How's that? Now you can hear me? Don't know what happened there. For some reason it didn't like my microphone. Well, thank you so much. I I normally check that when I'm in the intermission screen, and I don't know why today I did not. So thank you for that, Lightbeard. I really appreciate it. That's huge. I had one video quite a while back, I guess probably a couple months ago, where I had talked through almost a whole video and I was on mute. So I keep having nightmares about that. So that was back when I had no viewers to tell me that I was on mute. Finally, somebody took pity on me and said I was on mute, and I was already 3/4 of the way through. So it was quite embarrassing. Quite embarrassing. So. Okay, that's a wormhole. I think today's air one says scan down 2 relic sites, so that's not going to help me with that. But let's go ahead and scan it down just to see where it goes anyway. Maybe it goes somewhere important. Probably not, but it's worth a try. Relic sites are like the least likely ones to find, so. But thanks again, Lightbeard. Appreciate it. I did see that bronze beard is in there. Got all the beards. And Nick is also there. Nick hasn't said nothing, so I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, I've been pretty good. I got new layouts. I don't know if you noticed those. So I paid a graphic artist to design a new layout for my logo and the rest of my channel. I'm real pleased with them. Got new alerts. Part of I splurged since I got monetized, so wanted to try and give something back to the community. So appreciate you guys supporting me. So wanted to at least make it look nicer. I was using all the free stuff before, and that was just kind of not quite working out as well. It was working out okay, I guess, but not as well as it could have. So what's up, Brown Beard? I was wheeling and dealing on the marketplace. Hope is all is well with you and your chat. It is. I appreciate it. I actually seen you've been on a couple times, but each time I get ready to get off, you're already gone. So I apologize. I've been wanting to pay you back for your raid. Really appreciate you supporting that way. So appreciate you guys being here. So I am on. No worries. Appreciate it. I am actually on, I think, the last day of my air to get my 4th milestone. So I need to scan down 2 relic sites, or I'll probably end up earning the 50 LP, because that's pretty easy. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about getting that one taken care of. Been working on that a little while. Well, they say, I think somebody said farming for skill points is what they call it. So yeah, the relic sites are the hardest ones to find. So, and this is kind of weird because I'm actually, there's one. Now the weird part is I'm using sister probes, and I've got some bonuses on my ship, but sometimes they still don't scan down to where I need them to be. So, but we'll see if we can get this one. That'll get us halfway there. But yeah, I'm with you. The relic sites are the most rare ones I find. I scan down wormholes all the time because I'm always trying to find a way into trig space. But these relic sites are really hard to come by. And I am down to my last one. So I'm not sure if this is going to scan down or not. Which is really frustrating because I wanted to go down a level. But yeah, I've got sister probes on here, so they should actually scan it down quite a bit better than regular probes. But I have a feeling I'm not going to get it to 100, which will, since it's the right site. Oh, I got it. Excellent. All right, so there's one of them. Let's check out where this wormhole goes. Just for kicks.
Warp drive active.
I do have my other character, my alt. He's in Trig space. I already, prior to starting the stream, I actually farmed one drone, so that was kind of nice. Unfortunately, Trig space gets pretty active this time. So that's a K162, so I don't care about it. It just goes to nullsec, so. Alright, let's jump to HogginHowe, see if we can find another relic site, so. Yeah, well, second one. First one was a wormhole, so. I was not, so I'm still working on that, so. Unfortunately, each drone only raises your status by 0.01. So, actually, no, by 0.001. Sometimes a little bit more than that. But, so it takes a long time, yeah. So, and you can only get a status increase once every 20 minutes. So, it doesn't matter how many drones you shoot. You only get it for one drone, and whichever is the largest drone that you shoot. Or if it's sleepers, the largest sleeper ship. The sleeper sites are a little harder because the sleeper sites have battleships and stuff on them. So highly unlikely that's going to be a relic. But we'll scan it down just to see because you never know. I got lucky on that other one. So, but yeah. But yeah, it's a very slow process, which is one of the reasons I'm using my alt to do it. So I did have my main trying to do it, and he actually got his status up. Oop, man, I don't know why that's all weird. But he got his up to 0.16, and that was after a long while. But unfortunately, it was tying him up too much. So I tried to use one of my alts, so I'm not tying anybody up. All my alts are directors in the corp, so if any one of them gets a status, then I can use them to rent the office space and get my ships and blueprints and control towers and all that stuff back, which would be pretty cool. So, all right, and I'm gonna cloak. I know I'm in high sec, but I always cloak just for habit forming. So that way when I'm in nullsec, I don't forget to cloak, which I have done. Somebody scanned me down and killed me while I was sitting here playing with the probes. Not a pleasant experience. Especially when it's because you were too stupid to cloak, you know. But sometimes that happens. If we get real lucky and this one turns out to be a relic site too, that would be awesome. But I think that's probably going to be a stretch. Probably going to be a stretch, but we'll give it a try. We won't know until we scan it down. Did I already lower that? I think I did. I don't know. Another wormhole. Yep, that's all right. I'll scan it down because it may still go somewhere interesting. Wormholes are easy to scan down. I'll probably get it here in the next couple. Relic sites take a little bit more. So, same with the data sites. The data sites take a little bit more. Worst case scenario, I have the LP, so I've got a level 2 agent already queued up that I can run to get some LP. That'll get me what I need for the air, so that won't be a problem. But figure if I can do it with this one, I may as well. Alright, let's see where this wormhole goes.
Warp drive active.
So I warped to 20 so that it doesn't stop my cloak, in case anybody's hanging out there. We're in high sec, so it's probably not as much risk, but... So that one is a C729, so that's actually a pretty good one. We want to save that one. That's one that goes to Trig space. Today is the 26th, the 27th by Eve time. And 0240. All right, let's mark her. And then let's warp out here and warp back. The Trigs are okay to me. They're not going to attack me. And the Eden Cons on the other side, they won't attack me either. But it looks like it's a pretty fresh wormhole. I should have checked that. But since nobody's killed them off yet, it's probably pretty fresh. So it should go to either Kino or Keoka, or I think there's at least one other Trig system it may go to. Tunadin. And that might help us out. If it goes to Kino, that won't help us out. But if it goes to Keoka, that might help us out, because we might be able to get Kragen out of there if we have to. So the wormhole's beginning to decay. Probably won't last another day, so that means it's 4 to 12 hours, which is normal. Stability is not disrupted. Let's go ahead and enter it, see where it goes. And it is Tunadin. So yeah, so... And honestly, I haven't looked at Tunadin to see where it actually is in the whole... We'll mark it in case we get there. Actually, we'll look here and see how many anomalies. So it's got a drone swarm here as well. So something we could farm if we wanted to. I don't have a ship to do that, so we'll go ahead and jump back out. But we got that marked if we need it. So let's go ahead and jump to Kulin. See what they got. See if we can find another relic site. We're probably going to spend all day looking for relic sites. So, and actually, let me go ahead and switch over to the other one. So this is my alt. And so it shows here he actually farmed a rogue drone right before I started the stream. Shows he's up to 0.2, 0.02 with the Trig. So what we'll do is I'll jump back over here. Yeah, so it's a slow process, but I'm going to jump back over here to Falstaff and make sure he's someplace safe and cloaked before I do anything with Kragen. And then what I'll do is I'll have him kill another drone and then we'll wait the 20 minutes. We'll dock and wait the 20 minutes. So let's see, what do we got? Kulin has nothing. Of course not. Of course not. All right, let's check area. Kulin usually has a whole bunch of them, so that's kind of disappointing. Mega Mike. Mega Mike. Mega Mike. All right, let's see. So Yuri's got 5, so that should work. So let me go ahead and find a safe spot. And then we'll cloak, and we'll jump over to Kragen and kill off another drone, and then we'll come back here and scan those down while we wait the 20 minutes. So kind of switch back and forth. Alright, I should have actually cloaked him while I was warping, and then that would have worked out. So let's switch back over here. Alright. This is, I call him Rage. Of course, I have a Rage Mastis, so I probably shouldn't call him Rage. One of the secondaries on my other account is Rage, so. But yeah, this is Kragen. This is the only one I have on this account. But I killed off a drone earlier and I marked him, so I'm going to warp out there.
Warp drive active.
And I didn't check the station before I left to see if anybody else was there, but I think this one's kind of quiet. The other day, it was not so quiet, and there were a lot of gate kills. And there are in Sakenta and Otella, but Iggenbauer is quiet, so yeah, it's starting to ramp up with some gate kills, so I definitely don't want to get ganked in here, but we'll see. So there's a drone, and he's really close, so we'll get him locked up. Launch these guys, take them out. Looks like they had already done some damage to him. Alright. Return to drone bay. There'll be some more that'll actually come out here in a second. I'm going to say dock.
Warp drive active.
We'll go ahead and dock this up, wait the 20 minutes. While we're waiting that, we'll scan down those 5 signals in Uria. Hopefully one of them will be a relic site. And then once that 20-minute timer goes and it gives us the status increase, we'll come back, and there should have been some more that respawned. And we'll take out another one. So, kind of a slow process, but and we'll also need to check to make sure this system has not become a target for the gate campers, because I guess if they're at the gates they won't bother me, but don't want to take that chance. So alright, let's switch back over to Falstaff. He's sitting out here in the wild blue yonder. I gotta turn my cloak off so I can launch my probes. Turn my cloak back on. Alright, where do we want to start? Well, let's just start with the easiest one. Wow, that was pretty good. So yeah, kind of a slow process for the Trig status. Kind of a slow process for scanning down these two, but oh, that's a combat site. I thought that's it, but no, that's a combat site. There's one. Check out the next one here. See if we can get these down. There's actually only 4 now, so one of them must have disappeared. Maybe somebody else is scanning them down, and here's a wormhole that has not dissipated yet, or a marker that hasn't dissipated yet. The wormhole's long gone, but my bookmark is still there. See if we can scan these down. Appreciate you guys being here. I want to say I appreciate my YouTube viewers. I upload all my stuff to YouTube. There's another combat site. So I appreciate my YouTube viewers and the comments. Especially appreciate the comments. So but yeah, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I know I'm not as exciting as some of the others with their multi-million drops, but I appreciate you being here. I try to be a little self-sufficient, so. So that other one's a wormhole, so that's not going to help us. So that means the only chance we have is that last one. We'll scan this wormhole down. Maybe it'll be something good. It should be good there. Elbow itches. Alrighty. Oof, way out there. Come on, relic site. Probably not, but worth a try. And we should hear the tone, or actually, you guys probably won't hear it because we're not on that screen for you guys, but I'll hear the tone when our 20-minute timer goes off for Kragen, so once that happens, we'll switch back over to him. See how much of an increase he got. Another wormhole. Relic sites are the hardest ones to find, so. We'll check out these wormholes. Maybe we'll get lucky and these will go to somewhere in Trig space as well, so. Yeah, maybe that 5th one was a relic site and somebody picked it off before I could get it, so. Alright, let's see what this one is. Check these guys out. One of these days I'll have to actually go into some of these nullsec ones and see, but that always scares the daylights out of me. That's even more stressful than a trig space. My corp used to have a wormhole R943. I don't even know where that one goes. Let's save it. Maybe we'll check it out later. R943. I don't know where that goes. Unknown parts of space, so probably another one. So, hey, thanks for the raid, ThaKingCharming. ThaKingCharming. ThaKingCharming? Yeah. Might have to help me pronounce that one. Oh, I got our ad break.
Warp drive active.
A162. Yeah, we don't care about that one. So let's go back to cooling. So hey, the ad break's over. Thanks for sitting through that. But thanks for the raid, ThaKingCharming. I'm gonna pronounce it that way if it's not for that. So yeah, appreciate it. Glad to have you on board. So, okay. I had to think about it a little bit. Luckily, my ad was going on, so you didn't hear me say it incorrect. So, so how was your stream tonight? Jump back here to HogginHowe.
Warp drive active.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done the Vanguard yet. I need to check that out one of these days. So, all right. So I just heard the tone that says that Kragen got his status increase in Trig space. So we'll switch over to him in a second. Once we find a safe place here, I want to go to Who Talking. Who Talking?
Warp drive active.
So, but yeah, glad that worked. And glad. So, did you enjoy the Eve Vanguard? Excellent, excellent. I had heard it was pretty good. I haven't been over there yet, so I really like the all the versatility we have here with the full-blown Eve. So there's only one. Okay, well, maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not, but maybe. Let's fly out here to one of these planets and cloak.
Warp drive active.
Reload this. Set our cloak. We'll leave him out there. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Kragen. So let's switch over to him. So I got 2 accounts running. And this guy is farming Trig status. So he got, so I'm up to 0.03. So the last one he got a 0.3. So not huge, but so we'll fly out there and see if we can get another one. Oh, there is somebody else in here with me, so which makes me a little leery. Let me check the gate camp status to see if they're camping this system or not. And they are not, so hopefully we'll be in good shape. So let's go out there and check it out. All right. Take care. And thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can pay you back one of these days. Have a good dinner. Alright, let's jump to this guy.
Warp drive active.
There should have been some more drones that spawned, so we'll see. We know there's at least one other person in this system because there was somebody in the station with me, so. But hopefully they're not going to bother us. Only needs one drone, so if we get in and get out, we should be good. There's our drones that spawned, so unfortunately they're a little far away. So let's switch ammo. See if we can. 62 is way too far away. Usually if they see me, they start making a beeline for me, so. That gives me 58, so we might be able to pick them off from a distance. .46 is a good range, so we'll let him close. Misses completely. It's picking them off little by little, so we'll see if this works. So, but welcome to all the raiders. Appreciate you guys here. I'm actually running 2 accounts. I've got one that's farming Trig status. I have some impounded corp stuff in Trig space. And according to CCP, when I filed a complaint, they said the only way to do it is to follow the game mechanics. And so I have to get my status up with Trigs to 4.0. And the only way to raise your status with Trigs is to farm drones or farm sleeper ships, or to kill Edencom, which I don't want to kill Edencom because they're actually in high sec where I spend most of my time. So we're farming the drones. The way the drone farming works is you only get 1 increase every 20 minutes to your status. And the way it works is you only get it, you don't get it for the number of things you kill. You only get it for 1 kill and whatever is the largest item you kill. So I'm farming the drones. Drones are a little bit easier. I'm using a cruiser here. This is a Vexor. And unfortunately, they don't give super huge ones. There are also sometimes sleeper sites. Yeah, there's a sleeper site here. We may take a look at that here in a bit. But sleeper sites, they have cruisers and battleships. Unfortunately, my cruiser can't handle the battleship. So if it's a battleship starts targeting me, I usually I don't have a big enough tank to handle it. So this guy is not getting any closer. I thought for sure when I started doing him damage he would come closer, but so 46 is a sweet spot. So we'll see if we can get in here. I'm going to go ahead and launch my drones because they can take care of them. I thought I'd be able to kill him quick and then we'd be done with it, but I only need 1. So, and once I kill him, the rest of them will probably target me. So,
A module has run out of charges.
alright, I got them. So now they're all targeting me. Return to drone bay. Align. Save. Let's say 2. Alright. Wait for my drones to get back. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And we'll go dock and wait for our status increase. And while we're doing that, we'll switch back to Falstaff and see about scanning down. On my main account, we're actually running, trying to finish off the air mission. So I have gotten all the way to the very last, come on, dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
This is the guy that was inside with us, so. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll switch over to Falstaff here. Doo-ba-doo. He's out here cloaked in space. So we'll uncloak. Make sure our cosmic signature is still there. Go ahead and scan this down quick. The air rewards today are for I've already done one for manufacture an item. I only need one other one. And there's one to scan down relic sites. I've scanned down one relic site. You need to scan 2. This one, of course, is a combat site, so go figure. But I'll go ahead and scan it down so I have it. There's also one for if you get 50 LP. Hey, so that one worked, and now we've got another one. So it just actually arrived. Well, that's kind of weird. I've never had that happen. So let's see. See if we can get this one scanned down. Maybe we'll get lucky. It just showed up. Highly unlikely nobody else is going to make it go away that quick. I just need to scan it down. I wasn't actually going to do the relic site, but might not be a bad idea. I do have a relic scanner on this ship, so but yeah, we'll try and get this scanned down, see if it's a relic site. That'll get us that. And that would complete our air one for, I don't know if it's for the month or not, but we've done 12 days in a row. So this is the one that gives us 225 skill point, 225,000 skill points. So it should be nice. Kind of hoping it gives them to us so that I can put them on one of my alts, but I have a feeling it's probably going to inject it right into this guy who has too many skill points already. So, but we'll see. So, I want to say thanks to you guys being here. I'm kind of a solo player. My character, this character here, Falstaff, has been around. He joined Eve 4 months after Eve went on live for the very first time. I have not played him the whole 21 years, but I've probably played about 8 out of those years. And just recently came back a couple of months ago, trying to get back into it, so that didn't give us hardly anything, because we're not on it. See if we can get her scanned down a little bit better here. Let's find out what type of site it is. It looks like it's kind of a higher level site, so as I'm way down and I haven't even got it 25% yet, so that's not a good sign. I'm using sister probes, so they should do a better job than that. It's a data site, so it's probably not gonna, I'm not gonna get it down to 100, which I don't understand. I've never had this problem before. I'm using the Helios, which gives bonuses to scanning. My scanning skills are all top notch. Like I said, this guy's got super skills. Using sister probes, I got scanning boost on the ship. There it goes. So I did get it, but yeah, went from 25 to 100 and just like that. But not a relic site, so So we will go ahead and minimize this one. And actually, let's go ahead. Let's do the data site since we just scanned it down.
Warp drive active.
Limited super cache. Let's see. I have no weapons on this guy, so if there's anybody there to fight, we'll have to take off. So I'm not known for my speed on the data sites. Looks like it's only got one. Actually, let's not bother to approach it. Let's just... Oh, I gotta lock it. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. Alright, so that failed. Ran into too many. Not what I'm looking for. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, I don't know what that one is. Alright, I think I got one more chance before it self-explodes. This was definitely a tougher one. Alright, so that's that. I think it's gonna explode. Well, maybe not. Looks like it's gonna give me another chance. Man, those are huge. Alright. What is that? Polymorph, utility system, kernel rot. Okay. That was it. Alright. So that did some damage to my shields. Let's jump over here to Halima. So that didn't work out quite as well as we would hope, huh? So that's what happens if you don't get it quick enough. I really need a data analyzer too, which I have some blueprints to build them. I just haven't built one. That would give me some more strength. And you guys won't hear it, but I'll hear the tone when Kragen's status increase goes off. So then we'll jump back over there. So let's see what we got here. Nothing. White glaze, eyesight. That's interesting. Yeah, that's why there's 14 people in this system. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's check out Cameo.
Warp drive active.
We still need a relic site, so. And we're already halfway there, so. Alright, so I just got the tone there for Kragen's, so we'll see what Cameo has here. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a bunch here, so surely one of these should be. One of these should be
Warp drive active.
One of these should be a site. All right, let's switch back over to Kragen so we can see what his status increase was. And still at 0.3, so looks like we got a 0.06 on that one, so it must have been a little bit bigger drone. So, and there's nobody here, so I'm going to go ahead. Actually, let me check the gate status. So Otella's the only one. Como has 3 kills, but not at the gates. Ignenbauer doesn't have any, so let's check that out. So let's go ahead and see if we can go out here and see if we can farm another one. This might actually be a pretty productive night if we can get. I'm gonna go to this guy because they actually came to me while I was aligning, so that may put them there. Actually, let me switch this to antimatter, because they should be closer. So we'll see if we can get this going. Kill off another drone and come back and dock. There's one at 13. That's a good one. We'll pick him off. 11. Come on. Target, target, target. There we go. I was going to say they're not doing any damage to him, so there we go. We only need one. Return to drone bay. Align. Dock.
Warp drive active.
All right. So we picked off another one. We'll go dock and wait the 20 minutes. Kind of a slow process. I need to get it to 4.0 in order to rent an office so that I can get my stuff out of impound. So my corp had offices in Keonka, which became Trig space one of the times I was away. And since my office rent hadn't been paid, they impounded my stuff, and unfortunately, it's not stuff that I want to just say forget about it, because it is, I think, probably worth over $1 billion ISK. So I think there's like 3 control towers in there, quite a few blueprints that have been researched, things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and switch back to Falstaff, who's out here cloaked in high-sec space. Let's uncloak him. Launch our probes. And then we'll recloak. I know there's no need to cloak in high-sec space, but I always do it as good practice so that when I am in null-sec or somewhere else, it becomes kind of muscle memory. And I remember to cloak. I actually got killed once while I was sitting there scanning because somebody came and found me while I was playing with my probes. So not my proudest moment. So yeah, so I always try to make it a little harder on them if they're going to track me down. They can still track you down, but try and make it a little harder. It's probably not worth it in high-sec space, but nullsec it would be, but see if we can get this one scanned down. I only need one relic site, so there's also a white glaze ice site here, so this is a data site. This is a data site, so hey, YO, how are you? Thanks for being here tonight. We actually had a raid, so we got a couple extras in here. And I appreciate it. They haven't left yet, so appreciate them hanging around. So how's your night going? YO's one of my regulars, so I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We're actually farming Trig status on the other screen with Kragen, and we're about to get my air reward for the long, hard 12 days. So I think it's 12 days, isn't it? I think it's 12 days. We'll see. I've got to find one more relic site and scan it down. And so far, it has not been easy. I think this is our 5th or 6th system we've been through to find. We found one in the first system we tried, Venolin, and we haven't found another one since. So, and then we actually tried a data site that was obviously out of our range because it did not cooperate. So, but other than that, I think we've already farmed 3 drones with Kragen. He's moving up in the status. So, yeah. You know, I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned it. But yeah, I could have done that. We might go back. If this system doesn't work, we might go back to Venolin and see if that one's still there. And if it is, we'll do that. You're right. That would have worked. I didn't even think about that. I figured this one had five signatures that I could scan down, but another wormhole. None of them are relic sites. Relic sites are the most rare ones, so it doesn't make sense. So, but yeah, you're right. I should have did the log off trick. Man, what a... Yeah, that would have got it quick because I've already got. I think there was manufacture an item. I already did that one, and that's an easy one. I'm always making stuff. So, but I figured scanning the relic sites would be easy because I like to scan, and I'm always trying to find these wormholes so that I can figure something out. But the yeah, it hasn't proved to be very effective tonight. Relic sites are the most rare, so that kind of makes sense. But if we don't get lucky on this one, we will go back and see if that relic site is still there in Venolin. It probably won't be, knowing my luck, but worth a try. So if it is still there, we'll log off and rescan it. And thank you for that trick. That was a good trick. So, of course, every single time I get a mirror like this, it does not work on the first one. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just super unlucky or if that's just the way it always works. So I think people figure I scanned it, so might as well run it. Yeah. And that's kind of, I did that with the data site, and I didn't realize it was a much higher data site than I'm really qualified to do. So yeah, it kicked my butt and self-destructed, and luckily it just damaged my shield some. But yeah, it was one of those where it would have been nice if that had worked out. But yeah, so there is not one here. 3 wormholes here, which is kind of interesting. So, oh, ad break. Ooh, what happened there? I don't know what happened there. Oops. Right. So let's see where these wormholes go.
Warp drive active.
All right, ad break's over. Thanks for struggling through that. I apologize. I didn't know. It's a R051. I don't know where that one goes. Low security space. All right. So that's fine. Let me go ahead and mark it. $627.03.26. All right. All right. Next.
Warp drive active.
We'll at least mark all these before we head back to Venolin. So, but yeah, I should have thought about that a while ago. Because, yeah, most likely somebody's already ran it. So 162, that goes to nullsec. So that one's okay. Let's check this one out.
Warp drive active.
Or if I can figure out how. It's a level 1 data site. So I could actually do that one. Maybe we'll do that one. We're waiting on Kragen's timer to go anyway, so. Oh, there it just went. All I had to do was say it. There it just went. That's another 162. I'm actually going to sit here and we're going to see what we can do with Kragen. Let's switch over to him. Alrighty. And still 003. Only got a 001 for that last one. Wow. I want to shoot another one of those. That was a waste. Unfortunately, there's so many I might just target whichever one's closest. So let's go out here and try not to get killed. So let's go to this guy.
Warp drive active.
Since I got them all moved around, this is one of the ones I blew up earlier, so I can at least loot them, and I can mark this station too, so. Try just to work out of one station per system, so that way I can manage it better, align with it better. It's always hard aligning over here, because sometimes they switch orders, so. And they're targeting me already. Let's close you. So I don't know if this is a good one or a bad one. Oh, we're killing him off pretty quick, so he's probably not. Usually the drones aren't too bad. Return. line. Dock.
Warp drive active.
Reload. So that'll give us another one. So we'll keep ticking away at them, see if we can get it up there a little bit. I was thinking it'd be better if I could bring a battleship in here with him, which is one of the other reasons for scanning the wormholes down. Maybe I could drop him a battleship in here. And then he could actually take out one of the battleships for the sleepers. That should give us a lot more status increase, so.
Docking request accepted.
But we'll give that, and let's switch back over to Falstaff since we're gonna wait on him. So there's that wormhole. Let's check out this last wormhole. Well, I guess that was the last one. Yeah. So let's check out the data site.
Warp drive active.
Level 1, so we should be able to handle it without getting blown up. Let's approach. Oh, I'm cloaked. Hate when I do that. All right. All right. All right. Some nice loot. Go to this one. Unlock. I think I've got a bunch of those now, so I don't think they give a whole lot, unfortunately, but there it is. All right. Not bad for a day's work. All right. Did I go to all those wormholes?
Warp drive active.
I thought I did. But yeah, we'll head back here to Venlin and see. I'm pretty sure it was Venlin where I saw the first one. So that's a 162. I didn't save that one. That's the other one. The other one, that's a 162. What's that third one?
Warp drive active.
I think that was a 162 as well. So yeah, we'll see. Check it out. Appreciate you guys all being here. I normally stream at this time, Sunday through Thursday nights, U.S. time. I always start by 10 p.m. Should say always start. I think yesterday I started at 10:15, but normally I try to start around 9. So, but and then go to 12:30 midnight. So, appreciate you guys being here. If there's something you want to see, throw it in the chat. I'll try to show it to you. I have done just about everything. I think the only thing I haven't done is the abysmal sites, and that's one I want to try here in the near future. Just need to get a good loadout for it. As mentioned, this is Falstaff, my main. He's the character's 21 years old. He joined Eve about a month after Eve, or excuse me, about 3 months after Eve went live. And I have not played him the whole 21 years. Probably out of the 21 years, I've probably only played about 8 total. We figured that out based on how many skill points he has. But he's got over 100 million skill points, so still learning. I do a lot of industry, a lot of building, a lot of research. Just buy tier 1 blueprints and do research to make tier 2 blueprints, or to discover tier 2 blueprints, and then use those to make the tier 2 items and sell them on the market to make money. One of my biggest sellers, actually recently, one of my biggest sellers has been damage control 2. They sell like hotcakes. Which is a saying here in the U.S. I'm sorry if you guys aren't from the U.S. I am from the U.S., so I have all the idiosyncrasies of the U.S. people. So, but I've been streaming, I think I'm in my 4th month, so there's one. Let's scan that down just for kicks. Just for kicks, let's scan that down. Here's a new one.
Drive active.
It's probably combat sites, wormhole we checked out, so let's scan that one down. Maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not, but worth a try. Launch our drones. Cloak. Click. HogginHowe is one of the systems near Venelin. Is the system, my home system is right next door. HogginHowe is one that has a player controlled station that allows for research. Been thinking about moving my research over there because research is much faster and much cheaper. Research really doesn't cost me a whole lot, but it does take forever. So I'm thinking about maybe at least trying one research job there to see exactly how big of a time difference it is, because that could be very profitable. Most of my research jobs take several days. If they could cut that down, that would be incredible. So yeah, I may check that out. They don't have a whole lot of other services. I think it's only research. And it's a data site. Not a relic site, but that's all right. We might check it out since we're here. And if we do it, it might actually respawn another one, which is what I should have checked in that other system when I did that data site. It might have actually respawned something. I don't remember which one of you guys, YO or whether it was Ming, but thanks to whichever one of you taught me about the double click and having that get it centered in there. That was huge. Really helped me out. I used to drag the screen all over the place trying to get it so I could do it, but that's much easier. So, all right, let's go check this guy out. Oop, let's see, what does it say?
Warp drive.
It says a level 2, so that's okay. I think I can do it level 2. Man, lots of Trig ships. I'm not even in a Trig system. All right. So Kragen's tone just went off. Gotta wait for the cloak to stop. Should have started approaching this, so yeah, after we do this site, we'll cloak out here and man. Let's go this way. All right. It is. Carbon. Oh, thank goodness for that. What I would do without the carbon. Alright, let's unlock this guy. And let's approach him. Yeah, carbon. What a helpful. There it is. Nothing. 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 I'm saying it's got to be here somewhere. Harmonic sequencer. I don't even know what that is. All right. So So let's go out here. Let's get away from this guy. Approach one of these other ones. And then we'll cloak. Since we completed the site, nobody else will show up. And we'll switch over here to Kragen. Hey, WYO, carbon is good for something. I usually just jettison it. Yeah. I think it is good for something, which is why I haven't jettisoned it yet. But you're right. I'm not sure what it is, so I do need to figure that out one of these days. Oh, I'm up to 04. That one gave me 003. Slowly but surely working them down. Nobody in here with me. Oh, I should have checked. Let's abort that. Let's check my gate status just to be safe. Now, around this time, the gates usually calm down. Oof, yeah, they didn't calm down. But nobody's still in Ignenbanner, so looks like nobody's bothering me here. So they're in all the other trig systems that I've looked at. So definitely don't want to try and go to a different trig system at the moment. So all right, so let's see. Let's go back to that guy. Yeah, I think it's got to be good for something. I just don't know what it is. So, because it's in an awful lot of those, and that makes me think it's got to be good for something. Maybe they put it in there just to make sure the freshness stays up there, you know? Keeps everything in there fresh in case nobody finds it for a while. Actually, I need to save location. Let's say 3. Submit. Let's lock this guy. And they're working on me. There we go. Alright, he's gone. Return to drone bay. Align. And dock.
Warp drive active.
We'll farm another one. Go ahead and reload this. So we're making some progress, which is good. It's slow. That's why it's always good to have another one I can mess with. So. And it's nice having this in the background because
docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I can still hear the tone when it goes off, so it's not like trying to figure out, oh, has it been 20 minutes? You know. Switch back to Falstaff, who's sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Minding his own business. So let's see. Is there anything else to scan down? No, there is not. All right. So let's go ahead and jump to Venolin. Let's see if that relic site is still there.
Warp drive active.
After all this time, probably not. But, and if it's not, we can always just go and do the 50 LP. That one's an easy one. But I'm on the last one, so definitely want to make sure I get it. Usually tells me if there's a time limit. No signatures in Venolin. Yep. It's not there. Well, that's kind of killer. Let's jump over to HogginHowe again. Actually, we're right there. Only one exit from here, so. I never get all 4 unless the PvP one is kill NPCs. Yeah, yeah. Well, it was weird. Kragen actually got hurt in Trig space the other day. It's probably been a week or so ago. And
Warp drive active.
I was able to actually do the armor repair, the remote armor repair on him. But it turns out he didn't have enough armor damage for me to get credit for it. I didn't get enough armor amount repaired to get credit for it, which was kind of like, But yeah, that's the only time I've ever gotten that one, so, or almost got that one. I actually bought an armor repair just for that, so. Yeah, nothing here. So let's go to Uria.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so whichever one I had, it's gone. Pokvan, let's see. So Uria, Oshama, Ocio, Arenta is the other one. Okay. Arenta's a little bit away, so. But yeah, I'm with you. I never get all 4, so. But it's nice you only need 2 to get credit, so like I said, I'll probably do this LP one here in a second if this one doesn't pan out. Looks like I still have a lot of time to get them done, so I'm not too worried about that. But alright, there's one to scan down. Let's see what that one is. Probably not a relic site, but let's find out. Better to check.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, it's weird. It usually tells me how much time I have left. So I'm not sure why it's not telling me that. Yeah, there we go. 7 hours. Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. So we'll get that one. All right, let's go ahead and launch these guys. And cloak. Get my muscle memory going. I built a NOS today to run some L3s. Not impressed with it. Pretty much a jack of all trades, master of none ship. That's exactly what it is. It is. I had one. I actually lost it. I was using it to farm with Falstaff. I was using it to farm drones. And one of the battleships actually took me out. I think it was actually multiple battleships, but yeah, it was. There's no bonus from skills on it. There's none of that. But it was an interesting ship. But it was weird. I lost it, and then I found out that it's one of the free ships they give for Eve's birthday. So I must have got it in a previous year, and so it turned out 2 days later was Eve's birthday, and I got another one. And so it was like awesome because I was all upset that I lost this special ship, which really isn't that special. Ad break. We'll give it a try instead of having to buy something else, but it's going back in the... Yeah. This went down too low. Let's try this one. That's weird. All right, ad break's over. So yeah, I agree with you. I was not impressed with it. The other one is the Praxis. It's actually a battleship that they gave away for free, and it's the same type of theory. It has no skills, so you don't get any bonuses for skills. But the one thing it does do is it allows, like, Kragen doesn't have as many skills as Falstaff. It allows him to be able to fly it. Oh, there's a relic site. Bingo. Level relic. It's only a level 1. Let's go ahead and do that, baby. Since we scanned it down.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, the Praxis is another one. Now it did get me out of a jam the other night. So I ended up losing 3 ships the other night. Kragen got in trouble, lost his Vexor to the sleeper site. He then took his Helios, cloaked, to try and get the loot from his Vexor. Battleship targeted it, blew it up super quick, being a frigate, which was kind of a letdown. So then I had Falstaff taking his Pro Raider, cloaked, and ended up losing the Pro Raider too. And so then I took the Praxis in. And with the Praxis, I was able to tank enough to be able to get all the loot from all 3 ships and get back out again, which was kind of nice. So yeah, but it was one of those. It was definitely a weird situation. How could they all be 5s? There it is. All right. And that's the tone that says that Kragen's done with his. So let's unlock you. So once we finish this one up, we'll do the same thing we did before. But yeah, the Praxis, like I said, at least that one, I put all oh, my cap's about to run out. I put all shield modifications on it, and that's why I was able to tank the battleships. But yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. All right. Nothing. Nothing. Here we go. So that takes care of that. Metal scraps. I'm not sure I really would count those as relics, but okay. Let's approach this guy. Let's get halfway between them and shut off, and we'll cloak again. we don't get caught. We're caught up on it. There we go. All right, get off of there. Come on. Come on. There you go. You got it. Come on. There you go. Switch over here to Kragen. So, see what he got this time. Probably not much more than the last one, but that's all right. 04 still. He actually got 04 on that one, so we're ticking it up little by little. Nobody there. I should have checked the gate status. Let me do that. Oops, wrong one. They should actually be calming down some. So yeah, it looks like they are calming down some. So let's go to 3.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, they are calming down some. So about this time of the night, they start calming down. Well, the early evening they do, and then after 11 my time, they usually start calming down in Trig space. So I can farm in peace. Problem is finding a drone site. Like I said, I'm thinking about equipping the Praxis and giving it to Kragen, so that way he could do the sleeper sites. It seems to be more sleeper sites than drone sites, but that way he could at least tank the battleships and try to get them taken care of. So 31, that's too far away. Save location 4. Submit. Alright. So actually he's closing. Close you. You. Align. Alright. Return. Excellent. Dock.
Warp drive active.
Alrighty. So we'll farm another one. Unfortunately, with my research, this is the only way to get your Trig status up without hurting your eveonline status. So that's where we're kind of working that through. So this actually raises both. So each time we do this.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So. And there's actually several people in here. So that's kind of scary. So luckily they didn't see me undock and decide, hey, that's a good guy we could take out. Because in here, since it's -1 security status, anybody can shoot anybody. So that's kind of there. So let's switch back over here. So we actually got our thing. Oh yeah, we didn't collect our thing. So let's do that. Rewards 4. So let's claim. Then 5,000, 150,000, and 75,000. The question is where to put them. Yeah, it didn't put them here, so it put them right in me, so which I really didn't want, but that's okay. Sometimes that works. So there we go. So let's go back to Venolin, and we may as well do that other one just for the 500,000. Plus I can loot. But now we got to figure out where we're going to put these skills. All right. Apply. There you go. Could have probably done hacking, but yeah, it all comes out the same. Or electronic engineering would have actually probably worked, but that's still. Right. Nothing to scan.
Warp drive active.
And then maybe what we'll do is we'll switch over to my secondary and maybe have him do a couple. Yeah, though, he doesn't manufacture anything. And scanning those relic sites is is going to be difficult for him to find 2 more. But he could at least do the LP. So at least we did something.
Warp drive active.
But yeah. So that's what I thought about doing with the Praxis, because it does seem like it at least is a battleship. So at least it's from that perspective, but it's another. I got it for one of the free things. I saw a lot of people flying them around, but it's another one like the NOS, where it doesn't have any skills to actually fly it. So just about anybody can fly it.
Warp drive active.
But it also doesn't give any bonuses either, so you get a lot of bonuses for your level of battleship or your level of different things. So that one really doesn't take any skills into effect. So, but it did bail me out the other night, so I can't complain. Hey, Bigglesworth, how are you? Appreciate it, thank you. It's good to see you as well. You're not streaming tonight? Let's take all this out of here. Select all. You're one of the ones I always look forward to see if you're streaming when I get ready to close down, so I have somebody to raid. So what do we got here in the oven? Alright, so we're building our 200mm railguns, tier 2s. Got my prototype cloaking that's doing it, so they're just floating around in space tonight. No stream. Have work bright and early. No kind words. I do appreciate you got a good stream, so yeah, we were gonna run that mission, so let's go ahead and run that mission. So let's board. I keep looking for make active. That's the old way. So let's start conversation. Hey, Vanillin. 7 brothers. 7's brothel. Ugh. Can't read. Leader. All right. Looks like that's pirate, so I can do that. All right. Yeah, so this is the Praxis here. Should have showed you the stuff on it. It looks a lot like a NOS. So.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, it works the same where it doesn't have any skills associated with it. So, which makes it easy for anybody to fly, but doesn't really, like you said, master of none. So. Destroy all the enemies in the vicinity. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Got antimatter in there, so we're going to want to switch to iron. Iron's a little long, but that's alright. Well, that should work. Get them all firing at me. Come on, go away. These guys are too far. Yeah, 46, so we gotta get closer. So, yep. Save. Oh, we're not getting very close. There we go. Now we got their attention. Now we got their attention. Well, yeah, we'll take these guys out. This should get us our 50 points, which will get us the other one, so. Piece of cake. Not a huge challenge there. We'll switch over to one of my other guys and get him. I did just hear the tone, I think, for Kragen, so we'll go check him out once my drones get back in here. Those ogres are super slow. Alrighty.
Warp drive active.
Fortunately, the clock on my PC is right behind my microphone, so that's why I always have to lean over to see what time it is. I definitely lose track of time when I'm streaming with you guys, so it says a lot about you guys. So always fun to be here talking with you guys. Appreciate you being here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, so let's go ahead and complete this. Get the bonus. Got our air thing. And I'm going to actually activate this just so I don't forget. You know what? Let's do this. Because I always forget to repair. Alright, good. Nothing to repair. Good. And we'll switch over to this guy. So then when we come back from Kragen, we'll know that we need to loot, that we need to salvage. So let's see what Kragen got out of this drone. So we're up to 05. Well, we're just flying like the wind. So yeah. Alright, so there's nobody here anymore. I'm going to check the gate status because there were 5 people in there last time. So yeah, it looks like gate status wise we're doing okay. So I don't know where they went. They definitely were here earlier, so which kind of freaked me out. We'll go get us another drone.
Warp drive active.
So pretty successful farming tonight. Didn't make a whole lot of status increase, but made some, which is always positive. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Seems like there's a lot more drones here now than there were. So let's launch. Close. Return. Align. Dock.
Warp drive active.
There we go. There goes one more. And we'll just keep picking them off. This kind of works out pretty good, being doing this and then switching back to the other one. So that way it keeps us busy rather than just sitting around for 20 minutes or trying to dodge people for 20 minutes in Trig space. That's always bad. So let's switch back to Falstaff. And we got our salvage ship, so let's go salvage. And then I think we'll switch my alt. That was another one I was going to try to do, was I was going to try to do some mining with my alt. My alt has all the air ones for mining, except for Kernite, which I do have a nice place for Kernite now, so that one's kind of nice. Oh, I forgot to collect this one. Yeah, we'll get this stuff salvaged up. Oh, got to be closer. Of course it does. Of course it does. Idle scraps. Just what I needed. Oh, there's one. Let's approach this guy. Scraps. Oh, goody. There's some missiles at least. Ah, infiltrator. Not bad. I can always use drones. Always use drones. I love this ship for salvaging. Just love it. Remove this guy. Flies through the salvage. Of course, I didn't get a whole lot of salvage there, but that's all right. So let's go ahead and dock him. Oop, how do we have two? House of Records. Ah, we must have bought something. All right, let's dock there, and we'll pick that up.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so my contaminated nanite is working, so. So, where is the closest venture? I can buy another venture. I think each one of my guys should have a venture. 12-3. Halima. Yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'm gonna check and see. I don't think I have the miners. So I could go buy one here. Item hanger. Oh, I didn't want that. This isn't my normal station. I was picking something up. X-Lax smooth move of the week. I could buy the venture and gift him the other one, which might work. And then I could fly that one down there. So let's dock here.
Warp drive active.
If I give him that, that would allow him to do that. Yeah, time is 11:24. Yeah, it might not be bad. We could buy another venture. What about...
Docking permission requested.
What's a
Docking
venture
request
blueprint
accepted.
cost? 11.9. It's not that bad. Probably just be easier to buy a blueprint and make one, to be perfectly honest. Oh, ad break. Of course, I'm sitting there talking during the ads again. Let's see what we got here. Venture blueprint. Nope. Friends 5.9. What about Cheetah? Cheetah. 8.3. Yeah, it's still cheaper than 11. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him that contract. Welcome back from the ad break. Appreciate you guys being here. Oops. Next. Yes, let's do that. Finish. Rage Massman, yep. You want to check the name, make sure I give it to the right person. Alright, so let's do that. And I looked up in Jita, the venture blueprints are selling for 8 instead of 11. I think there's a couple places where they're selling for 5, but it's far away. So I'll go ahead and log him on and do that. So let's go ahead and switch accounts here. Switch one of my alts.
Connecting.
Using Kuleen, so actually I'll go ahead and do a mission here in Kuleen, which will get me one. Actually, I can grab this contract. Accept. Yes. So my ship hangar here. Why is my... Oh, because I'm in the wrong station. Dock. Those are distribution ones, so that's kind of good to know. That's another error mission suggestion is the distribution, so let's dock here.
Warp drive active.
Nobody in Kuleen. I actually had added some skills for him. Hacking and something else. It's scanning. Yeah, there's hacking.
Docking permission requested.
And archaeology. Let's get those up there. So let's put these up here. Surprised his training's still going on. I thought it was supposed to end today.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, so that's Rage's one, so we'll go ahead and do this one here in a second. They offered it, so we're going to go get it in a second. So let's switch over to Rage. See what he got. Rogue standing is at 05 now, so that's actually... I think it was at 05 last one, if I remember. Yeah, so nobody here. Let's check our gate status. Yep, all the gate campers have logged off for the night, or at least the Trig gate campers, so that's cool. So let's go get us another drone. So we made 0.05 tonight. Actually 0.03, I think. We were already at 0.02. But we should be able to do a little bit better. Let's go to this guy.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is super slow. But unfortunately, according to CCP, when I sent in my petition, you have to have to use the game mechanic to do it. They can't do it for you. So let's send this one, save. I'm going to call this one 5. Then I'm going to save this one. Call that one 6. Alright. I'm going to lock this guy. Should have locked him first, but... Oh, he's already damaged. Yeah, he's an easy kill. Well, seemed like he was an easy kill. Yep, he's an easy kill. Return. Align. Dock.
Warp drive active.
All right. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. So yeah, we'll give that another 20 minutes for that. After he gets docked here. I've been thinking about streaming some different games. Taking a couple of my nights and doing different games. So one that I've been looking at is Star Citizen. I think Star Citizen, they've actually come a long way with it. Used to be really buggy. But I've actually seen some other streamers doing Star Citizen. So I may do Star Citizen. So let's start conversation. It's Galente. Yeah, I don't want to fight the Galente. But I need this. Need the stuff, so... Cooline, so let's accept. And close. We need to switch ships. Let's go to my Vexor. Alright. Let's check it. Make sure it's all repaired. And it is. Excellent. Alright. So yeah, so let me know what you think in the chat. Or comment on my YouTube. But yeah, I was been thinking about doing Star Citizen, maybe some Elite Dangerous as well. They're very similar to Eve. I've actually, one of my Dwarf Fortress people was on last night. Actually, the only person who was on last night watching my stream was one of my Dwarf Fortress people. And so they were asking if I was going to go back to Dwarf Fortress. So I said, yeah, maybe one night. Maybe one night a week. So yeah, it'd be good to mix it up a little bit. Eve has been good to me, so I definitely want to still dedicate probably at least 2 or 3 nights to Eve. So plus I want to keep farming these other ones. On that note, I'm actually on vacation out of town, not next week, but the following. So I will not be streaming that week, so. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will be away on that week. Pretty sure I need to kill this guy, right? So he's probably not going to let me use the acceleration gate, right? 32. Yeah, but he's firing at me, so seems he wants some of this. Seems he wants some of this. Thorium to control day. There we go. So yeah, he's farther away. Let's just shut you off. We'll just let the drones take care of it. Save. Submit. Return. Approach. It's just taking all day for them to do it. And activate. Can't activate. The gate is locked. You need to have an RS officer's passcode. Awesome. I gotta go all the way out to his ship and pick this up then. I remember from the Sisters of Eve epic missions, that was the one. It seems they wanted to make you fly as far as possible for everything. It's amazing. I'm getting closer to the ship, but not further away from the acceleration gate. I'm not sure how that's possible, but there it goes. Always interesting. Oof, a lot of stuff. All right, we'll take that. Now let's go back to the gate.
Warp drive active.
All right. And I realized that's what I needed. I think I have one back there on the station. Oof. All right, so in my optimal range. Actually, that's not going to work. Now I'm in trig space, that's why. Let's try lead. There we go. Nobody in the system with me. All right. All right, so Kragen Stone just went off, but we'll finish this one up. What's the longest range? 72. Okay. If we add iron. Iron's the longest range. That gives me 42. So that's a lot of frigates. Start targeting these guys. .42 is my longest range. Oop, there's a couple of 50s. Just love that. These all killed off. Oop, nope, stay there. Premature hit of the F button. Uranium, I think maybe it's the shortest. Let's see. That's a hauler. $25 and $15. Oop. Yeah, they're targeting these, so let's return to drone bay. Ah, we should have finished them off. Go ahead, finish them off. Since we're in Kuleen, we can only target 4 at a time, so that's a little frustrating, but
Skill training completed.
excellent. Oh, we still got some more out there. And we're killing a lot of Galente. That's crazy. Yeah, we got a whole nother group out there. Let's approach. It's 61. We can target them, right? Oh no. So let's target them at 70. Of course. And then they're the ones that are further away. Unlock. Unlock. $42. Oh, stay there. Yep, that's fine. All right, last one. All right, return to drone bank. And let's dock. I'm pretty sure I finished it.
Drive active.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not displaying the mission to me here, which is kind of frustrating. It does that from time to time, but all good. We did save one of them, so after we take care of Kragen, we'll come back on and salvage these guys. So that should get us some nice salvage. He's also working on his other skill.
Docking permission requested.
Two.
Docking request accepted.
Put him up there. Oh, ad break. All right, so put this here. Item here. There we go. Talk. Complete. Close. Repair. All right. Let's board. Let's switch over to Kragen, since he's been a while. Nobody in there with him. Up 06. 06. All right. That's, yeah, I think we're good. Hey, ad break's over. Thanks for being back. Appreciate you guys being here. Sorry, I was talking through some of that. I didn't realize it was an ad break. So I switched over to Kragen. He's actually at 0.06 now with the Trigs. So we've doubled his status tonight, which is kind of nice. See if we can get a couple more in there since we still got some time. I'm going to go ahead and salvage those other ones, so maybe we can get two more. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So. There's that one. Return to drone bay. Close. Align. Dock.
Warp drive active.
So, yep, so there's one more. We'll make sure he docks okay. And then we'll switch back over and go.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Excellent. Drop these here. Go ahead and switch back to Rage. And we got him. We got, what do we got some, we just picked up bounty prizes. Oh, that must have been from the earlier one. I was going to say we didn't. Those were, shouldn't have been. Actually, we did this, so we should get. We go here to all. Actually, let's go to rewards. We should get this one. So claim those. So let's go to location. That's the officer.
Active.
Air goal completed. So I was looking at that. So see, so he's actually here. I didn't get 2 tonight, so I won't get that one, but I think at least I did 1, so that'll keep me in the running. So Federation Navy officer, let's remove that one. My goodness. All right. And then let's jump to this guy.
Warp drive active.
This is the one that's got all of them. So yeah, we'll salvage this up. And then we'll see if we can get one more run with Kragen. And we'll call it a night. So let's loot this guy. Loot this guy. He drips away. Let's do. Stack all these. This guy. Actually, we need to clear that out. All right. Oh, there's a warrior. Excellent. Stack on. Got it. Itch in my back. Back scratcher. Greatest invention they ever created. Oh. Scratcher. So, yeah, running out. My cap is capping out. So we'll have to give it a little bit of a break here. This guy is... He doesn't have the same skills as Falstaff, so salvage is not quite as simple as the other. Spiced wine. Okay. Oh. Hornet. Picking these guys off. Every one of them has loot. So that's kind of nice. There's another hornet. Zenmar. Must be 35 away. Okay.
The capacitor is empty.
The capacitor is empty. What were you thinking? The capacitor is empty.
The capacitor is empty.
Moving. Another warrior. All right, there's Kragen's tone. So he got his status increase. So we're actually going to fly over here. So let's approach. Skill training complete. I got no cap, so this is probably not going to help. Missiles.
The capacitor is empty.
Now let our cap recharge a little bit. We're running low, which is kind of frustrating. Nothing of value. Nothing of value. Let's do this. No longer present. Let's try this. See if we can get the rest of these. Just got a couple left, but they're far off. Sure, I got a whole. Well, we got some stuff. So yeah, we'll finish this up, and then we'll go and we'll do one more with Kragen, and then we'll call it a night. So. Come on. All right, I'm gonna latch you. There you go. So it's already gone. Let's approach. $35. Yeah, we got a long way to go. A long way to go and a short time to get there. I think it's pretty close to break even. Yeah, I think it's pretty close to break even for this one.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Answer's way too low.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Nothing there. Next one. See if we can get this one. So we didn't get any mining in today, but that's okay. It's always tomorrow. This one. Antimatter. Not bad. All right, let's go dock.
Warp drive active.
And we'll switch over to Rage. Let's switch over to Rage, see how he did. Nobody else in station with him. Still 0-6. Only got 0-0-1 for that last one. That wasn't helpful. Must have been a crappy drone. So let's go see what we can find. Six.
Warp drive active.
Move. 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 Hey, Frilner, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you being here. I'm actually farming some Trig status with the drones. Trying to make it happen. I'm busy with work. Wanted to stop in before I head off to bed, see how your Eve action is going. Yeah, actually, we actually have done a pretty good job. I'm actually just getting rid of log off myself, but we've actually done a pretty good job of farming the Trig status tonight, so which was a productive night. So we found a drone site, and nobody bothered us, so we've been farming it, but slow, very slow. And then I did manage to finish the air one, the whole 12 days of completing, and that got me the 225,000 skill points. So that was kind of nice. Unfortunately, it injected them right into my guy where I wanted to use them on one of my alts, but that was okay. So I think that's a change they actually just made recently, because it used to put them in there so you could use them for everything else. So yeah, that's a 12-day one, so it takes a little while. So, but I'm actually just getting ready to log off, so I'm gonna close him out, and then we'll switch over to this one. So. But yeah, so appreciate you stopping by, though. I apologize you stopped by right at the end, but since you're headed to bed, that might work out. So let me do select all here. Oops, select all. We got a lot of loot from that last run. Put him in here. Let me switch back to my runner. But yeah, so he's actually got 8 minutes left to get that one, so we'll probably let that go. But yeah, I was somebody came on the other day and asked if I was going to do Dwarf Fortress anymore, and I said, yeah, what I'm planning on doing here probably after my vacation. So not next week, but the following week I'm on vacation, so I won't be streaming. But when I come back from vacation, I'm probably going to have specific days for specific games, and try and set it up. So if you have a preference on that, on what day you might be able to make and what game you want to see, just drop me a line or throw me something on my Discord channel. I got all that information in there. So yeah, so that's what we're going to try to do, to try and get it, so mix it up a little bit more. We've been playing Eve now. I think this is day 31. So we've been playing Eve for a month. So yeah, so that's kind of about time to try something different. So, but I'm gonna probably, since I paid for Eve for 3 months, I'm gonna probably still play Eve probably 2 days a week, maybe three, and then do something else the other 2 days or 3 days. So yeah, I was looking at Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous or going back to Dwarf Fortress or RimWorld or 7 Days to Die. I just got a notification today that 7 Days to Die is going to leave alpha status and go to full release status. So that's kind of a big deal. So yeah, I kind of get in the same grind. So but yeah, so that's good for that. But I'm going to look and see here who we can raid, because we got to have somebody we can raid, right? See who's on. Yeah, so X4 Foundations is another one that I played a lot of, so that's one, but actually I really don't see anybody on. There's this Bondar JR guy. He looks pretty cool, but yeah. I don't see any of my regular people on. Actually, most of them were here. Bronzebeard was in earlier, and a couple of the others came by, so yeah, so it's been... But yeah, I don't see anyone. There is Swirty. I guess I could do him, but he just watches that gate, so that's kind of silly. He does do a lot of giveaways, but I don't quite get the whole gate watching ones, but let's say open raid browser and let's see what we got. So yeah, Mighty Captain Frost. Space stuff. So yeah, so maybe we'll do Mighty Captain Frost. He looks pretty cool. So yeah, unless you guys have a preference. If you guys have a preference, let me know. Oh, it's ad break. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. Fortunately, the ad break's going on, so. Yeah, so sorry about that. Welcome back from the ad break. So, but yeah, Frilner, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Hope you have a good sleep, and hopefully we'll see you another night. And feel free to stop by anytime. We'd love to have you. So, but I'm actually going to raid. Actually, I just said the guy's name, and now I can't remember it. I'm gonna raid the Mighty Captain Frost. Mighty Captain Frost. So let's see. He looks pretty cool. So yeah. So we're lining him up, and we're gonna go ahead and raid him. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you being here. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream, and I will see you tomorrow night.